For today's class, have your mat next to a wall. So you will need the long side of your mat through the wall or next to the wall for later. And you also need a chair. You can use later the wall as well to bring your foot against the wall for Utthita Hasta Padangushtasana. But you can also use a chair and then you bring the foot on the backrest of your chair, so then your foot cannot slide down. Also, it's good to have a brick next to you, and then we will start in Tadasana. So you bring your feet together, straighten your legs, roll your shoulders back, straighten your arms. In Tadasana, feel the weight on your heels. Lift the arches of your foot, lift your kneecaps. Roll your front thighs in and move the center back to the bone, the center of your thighs onto the bone. So you bring your front thighs back. When you straighten your arms, move the shoulders away from your ears. Have this curling action in your armpit chest. So you bring the armpits up, release the shoulder blades down and move the shoulder blades into the body. Keep your thighs back, keep the weight on your heels, bring your arms forward and up for Urdhva Hastasana. Move the tailbone in. Bring your arms to the front and down. And you open your arms to the side. Release the shoulders away from your ears. Turn the palms up. So you want to release the shoulder blades down and turn the arms from inside out. Keep this rotation in your upper arms and bring your arms up to Urdhva Hastasana. Keep this outward rotation of your upper arms. Keep the shoulder blades releasing down. Shift the weight back onto the heels. Move the tailbone in. Roll the front thighs in. And then you feel the length in the sides of your body when you straighten your arms. Keep the elbows strong. Keep the upper arms compact. And feel the spreading of your shoulder blades. Bring your arms to the sides, turn just the palms and release the arms down. So you will repeat a little bit more in a flow. But you want to have this outward rotation of your upper arms. So you bring your arms up, turn the palms, rotate the upper arms, move the shoulder blades away from the spine, straighten the arms up, bring the arms slowly down, just rotate the palms back, keep this outward rotation, come to Tadasana. Once more, arms up, turn the palms, turn the upper arms, lift your arms, straighten the side body, keep your legs firm, release the arms down, release the arms down, turn the palms. Once more, arms up, turn the palms. And do it in such a way as there is a resistance, as if the air is thick and you have a resistance there in the air. So it's not so easy to bring your arms up. Once more, arms up. Feel the weight on your heels, shift the weight back to the heels and then straighten your arms, your fingers. Release the arms down, release the shoulders away from the ears, turn the palms back, stand in Tadasana. For Trikonasana, bring your hands in front of your chest, bend your legs, jump. Turn your right leg, your right foot 90 degrees out, turn your left foot slightly in. Press the outer edge of your left foot from your outer hip firmly down. Keep both legs strong. Keep the chest lifted and the tailbone in, so you don't change anything in your upper body. And then come over to your right. Bring your right hand towards your right shin bone, or if possible to the ground, or also onto a brick. Press the outer edge of the left foot down. Move the left hip, the left thigh back. Move the right buttocks in. And bring both shoulders back over your right leg. You want to turn the abdomen, the chest, and your head and look up. So feel your feet as you were in Tadasana. Keep the arches of your foot lifted. Bring the kneecaps up, thighs up. And then look forward. Keep your legs firm. Inhale, come up. Keep your arms in line with your shoulders. Turn the foot to the front. Hasta, Utthita Hasta Padangushtasana. For Parsva Hasta Padangushtasana, turn your left foot out, left leg out. Turn your right foot slightly in. Don't change anything in your upper body. Keep your hips facing the long edge of your mat. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Press the outer edge of your right foot firmly down from your outer hip. And then come with this strength, come to the left. Bring your left hand towards your left shin bone or towards the floor. Straighten both arms. Bring the shoulders back over your left leg, so you don't want to lean forward. Keep the outer edge of your right foot pressing down, and with this action bring your right thigh back. At the same time move the left buttocks into the body, so you open the left hip, the left groin. And then turn abdomen and chest. Bring the left armpit away from the left hip forward. So you keep this left side long. And then you turn the head and look with your left eye towards your right hand. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs, reach up. Look forward again. Inhale, come up. Turn the feet to the front. And once more, release the shoulders, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. Turn the right leg, the right foot 90 degrees out, turn the left foot in. Press the outer edge of the left foot down, so you bring this left outer hip in. Keep the sternum lifted, shoulder blades releasing down, and then come to the right. Trikonasana. Turn abdomen and chest and your head and look with your right eye towards your left hand. Keep your shoulders back, your head back as if you lean against the wall. Look forward again. Inhale, come up. Turn the feet to the front. And then you have the whole front body facing the front. And now you just turn your left leg, your left foot 90 degrees out. Turn your right foot slightly in. Keep this left buttocks moving to the front, into the body, to open the left groin. Bring the right thigh back and then come to the left. Straighten the arms, keep the legs strong. Press the outer edge of the right foot from your outer hip down. Move the left chest, the left armpit forward over your left leg. Turn abdomen and chest away from the ground, up towards the ceiling. Look up. Bring the left shoulder blade in, left chest forward, but keep the left shoulder back. Look forward again. Inhale, come up. Turn the feet to the front and jump together, Tadasana. For Trikonasana, das hatten wir, this we had, for Vrksasana, you bring the weight onto your left leg, bend your right leg, hold the ankle and bring the foot high as possible. Press the sole of the foot against your inner left thigh and keep the left inner thigh strong. So move this outer hip in when you press against the foot. Bring the right knee back but the right buttocks forward. So again, keep these hips, so don't bring you want to bring the right buttocks, the center of the right buttocks into the body to open the right hip, the right groin. It's not the groin, I think it's the hip. And then again, you keep your eyes and eye level, bring your arms to the side, release the shoulders away from the ears, and then you turn the hands as we did in the beginning. And with this outward rotation, bring your arms up. Balance on your left foot, straighten the left leg, bring the arms up, move the right knee back, but the right buttocks move into the body. Move the right outer hip in, press the inner heel, the big toe bow down, and lift the arch of the foot from the left foot. Bring the arms back, turn the palms and release the foot. Come to Tadasana. Bring the weight onto the left leg, onto the right leg. Bend your left leg, bring your left foot high, the sole of the foot. Your feet, your toes are pointing towards the floor. Press the feet against your thigh and press the thigh against the foot. So you really move this outer hip in. Bring the left knee back, the left buttocks forward. Stand tall, press the inner right heel down. Bring your arms to the side. Keep the shoulder blades releasing down. Turn the arms, the upper arms from inside out, and then bring your arms up. Straighten the right leg, straighten your arms. Keep the tailbone in. Stand tall, upright. And you can fix a point in eye level so you stand stable. Then you bring your arms back, turn the palms, release the foot, Tadasana. Once more, shift the weight to your left leg, bend your right leg, bring the foot high. So as you have the mat next to the wall, when you have problems with equilibrio, I don't know in English, Gleichgewicht, so you're shaking, you can be close to the wall and put a hand or your back against the wall so you have this support. Again, press the foot against the inner thigh and press the thigh against the foot. And with this pressure, so you can move the right knee back, right buttocks in. Bring the arms to the sides, in line with your shoulders. Then you turn the palms, not only the palms, but from the upper arms, turn from inside out. Bring the arms up. Stand straight and tall on your right leg, on your left leg. Lift up, release the shoulder blades down, but straighten the arms, straighten the side bodies. Press the foot against the inner thigh, press the inner thigh against the foot, move the right knee back. Bring the arms back, turn the palms, release the leg, release the foot. Tadasana. Weight onto the heels, lift your chest, lift your sternum. Shift the weight on the right leg, bend your left leg. Bring the foot as high as possible against the inner leg. Press the foot and the inner leg against each other. Move the left knee back. Lift. So you press the right heel into the floor and you lift from there, you lift up. Bring your arms to the side. Keep the shoulder blades releasing down. Turn the arms from inside out. And then slowly, as if there is the air thick, reach up. From your right heel towards the fingertips. Keep your head in between your shoulders. Keep your eyes on eye level, looking forward, fixing a point. Bring the arms back to the side. Release the arms down. Release the leg. Now for Utthita Hasta Padangushtasana, as if I showed short at the beginning from the video, you have the back of your chair and you can bring your foot on the back of your chair, or you press the foot against the wall, or you have something like a place that I have here now, where you can bring your foot, and your foot should be in height of your hip, if possible. Otherwise, if this is not possible for you, you have the chair rest a little bit lower. So you stand in Tadasana, facing the wall or your chair, and you have a distance that when you now bring the foot up, your left leg is straight. So find the right distance, turn your heels before you go up, slightly out. Bring the hands to the hips and then bring your right leg first up, the right knee towards your chest, and then you bring the right foot forward onto the wall or onto the back of your chair. And then straighten both legs. Stand on your left foot, on your left heel. Bring the kneecaps up, open the back of your knees. And then bring the left thigh back again, away from the wall. Release the right sitting bone down. So you don't want to lean into this left outer hip. You straighten your left leg and lift up from there, from your left leg. Again, you bring the arms to the sides. Turn the arms from inside out, and then you bring your arms up. Keep both legs strong and straighten from your left heel towards the fingers, towards the fingertips. Keep the right sitting bone releasing down. Keep the left leg strong. So left outer hip lift up. Bring the arms back to the side, turn the hands to the hips, and then bend your right leg, right knee to your chest, and go down. So what I mean, I just will show from the front in Vrksasana. When you hear, this is now the foot that is like in this position, yeah, you don't want to, the other hip is going out, so you nearly need to lift up. You move the outer hip in and straighten the standing leg. Yeah, this is the standing leg, so the same here. So when you release this, in this case the right sitting bone down, you don't want to bring this outer hip, it shouldn't go out. You lift up, you move it in, this outer hip. I hope it's clear what I mean. Okay, so we will change the side. You now have your right leg, left leg up. So keep your right leg, bend your left leg, Bring your left knee high towards your chest and then straighten your left leg. Also look that your left foot, your right leg is straight. Bring your hands, or keep the hands first on your hips. Straighten both legs. Straighten the standing leg, your right leg. Move the right thigh back, away from the wall, away from the chair in front of you. Release the left sitting bone down and move the right outer hip in. So don't let the right outer hip, as I showed you before, go out. Move the right outer hip in. Keep the legs firm and strong. And then bring your arms to the side, turn the arms and bring your arms up. Press the right inner heel, the right big toe bow down. And from there, lift up towards the fingertips. From the right inner heel, lift up. You press down this right inner heel, yeah? You press down this right inner heel, and from this action, lift towards the fingers. Bring the arms back, turn the arms, hands to the hips. Bend your left leg, left knee high and go down. Now for the Parsva Utthita Padangushtasana, you turn, so you now want to bring your right leg against the wall again or onto the chair. But now, as I showed you before, you can come from Vrksasana, or you just hold the back of your knee and bring the right foot up. And you want to have the right heel in line with your left arch. So the foot is not more in the front, the right heel is in line with your left arch. Bring the hands onto the hips. Look that your left leg now is straight. And now straighten both legs, bring the kneecaps up and in. Again, release the right sitting bone down. And then move the left outer hip in, straighten the left leg. Press the inner left heel, inner big toe bow down. Lift the arch of the left foot up. And then again, arms to the side. Roll the arms from inside out and bring your arms up. Release the right sitting bone down, straighten the left leg. Press the left inner heel, left big toe bow down. Stand upright and tall. Bring your arms down, hands to the hips. Bend your right leg, bring your right leg down. And then you change. Bring your left leg up. Bring your left feet onto the chair or against the wall. Look that your right leg is straight, your right foot underneath your right hip. And your left heel in line with the arch of your right foot. Release the left sitting bone down. Keep the right outer hip in. Bring the arms to the side. Turn the arms and bring the arms up. Stand upright and tall on your right leg. Press the right inner heel, right big toe bow down. Lift the arch and straighten your arms. Straighten both arms, both legs. Release the right sitting bone down. And then bring the arms back, turn the palms, release the left leg down. And come to Tadasana. And now you will use the back of your wall. So as I told you in the beginning, you bring the mat close to the wall, the long edge of the mat. And you can now have a break for Ardha Chandrasana when you cannot bring the hand down. I just show what you're doing. From Trikonasana, no, not from Trikonasana, we will do it the other way. So you have, you are close to the wall with your right outer hip. You bring the hands in front of you to Uttanasana. Uttanasana. So if you are not able to bring your hands down underneath your shoulders, without bending your legs, you now have 2 bricks and have your hands higher on the bricks. And I just show. From here, you bring your left leg up, and you have first you have the hips parallel to the floor. You straighten both legs. And then from here, you have the right outer hip towards the wall, and then you open the hips up and come to Ardha Chandrasana. And we will do this movement, we will repeat. So then you close, you come to a variation of Virabhadrasana III, but with your hands on the floor. And the left outer hip is shining down. The left thigh, the left front thigh is turning in. And then you open up, bring the right buttocks away from the wall and move the left hip up and back to the wall. And again, then down. Okay, now when you know what to do, you come to your place. If you need the bricks, you have the bricks underneath your hands, and you bring your feet, you can bring the feet hips width apart. You have the right outer hip towards the wall or close to the wall, the hands underneath your shoulders. Straighten the legs, straighten the arms, look forward. Move the hips front thigh, move the thighs back, hips back, and bring the shoulders away from the ears. Move the shoulder blades away from the neck into the body and make your upper body concave. Concave back, Uttanasana. And from here, you bring the weight onto the right foot, open the hip, and bring the right leg, open the right hip, and bring the left arm up for Ardha Chandrasana. Keep your I was too far, I think. We need to go back. Come to Uttanasana, Ardha Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana first, once more, I'm sorry. I was too fast. Now you just lift your left leg up parallel to the floor. You lift your left leg up parallel to the floor. Keep the hips parallel to the floor. Straighten both legs. And from here, now what I wanted is to open the hip. You turn up to Ardha Chandrasana. You can lean against the wall if you have the support. Move the right buttocks away from the wall and bring the left hip back. Straighten the legs. And then you keep the left leg up, but you bring your left hand down and come to this variation of Virabhadrasana II, where you close and bring the hips parallel. Rotate the front thigh from your left leg in. Once more, open up to Ardha Chandrasana. Bring the left arm up, right chest forward, left shoulder back towards the wall, left hip back towards the wall, right buttocks away from the wall. And once more, go down. Close the hips, hips parallel towards the floor. Keep the right outer hip lifting. Keep the right outer hip lifting up the wall, up on the wall. Last time, come up to Ardha Chandrasana. Keep the legs strong, both legs strong. Bring the right buttocks forward, left hip back. You can turn the head and look up to your left hand. And then come back down to this variation Virabhadrasana II. Keep the left leg up, look forward, and then bring the leg down. Come to Uttanasana, Ardha Uttanasana, and then come up to Tadasana. Now we will change the side. Come to Ardha Uttanasana, close to the wall with your left outer hip now, with your left foot, with your left hand. First look forward, concave back, straighten your legs, move the front thighs back, move the shoulder blades in. And from here you bring your right leg up parallel towards the floor. So you turn the right leg in, your foot as high as your sitting bone, and then you come up to Ardha Chandrasana, bring your right arm up, open the hip. So you have the wall, move the left buttocks away from the wall, the left buttocks away from the wall, right hip back, and then bring the right hand down, close the hips, bring the hips parallel towards the floor, lift the left outer hip. So you feel your left outer hip may be touching the wall, and lift this hip up. And then again, come to Ardha Chandrasana, open, bring the left hip up towards the ceiling, the right hip back, bring the left buttocks in, away from the wall. Straighten the arms, both the legs, look up. Then once more, go down to this variation of Virabhadrasana II, straighten the leg, keep both legs strong, keep the right leg turning in, left outer hip lift up, and then once more, open the right hip, bring the right arm up, and turn. Ardha Chandrasana, bring the left chest forward, right shoulder back. So you want to bring both shoulders against the wall, just the left chest away from the wall, left buttocks away from the wall. Go back to Virabhadrasana III with the hands on the bricks on the ground, straighten the leg, and then bring the right leg down, come to Ardha Uttanasana, or Ardha, notice this, it's Uttanasana concave back. Bring the hands on the hips and inhale, come up. And now you bring your hands on the back of your chair rest. You can now turn your chair, or you have the hands on whatever prop you have next to you, against the wall, or you have something like I have here. You have the feet underneath your hips, or as I told you, the hands on your chair. And now from here, bring your feet together. Bring your feet together. You have your upper body parallel, you have your legs straight, you have your feet together, Ardha Uttanasana. From here, you keep your right leg and bring your left leg up parallel towards the floor for a variation, again, Virabhadrasana III. Keep your right outer hip lifting up, keep the right leg strong, turn the left leg, the left front thigh in, and then bring the left leg down and change. Bring the right leg up parallel towards the floor. Turn the left leg in, keep the right outer hip lifting up. Straighten the right leg towards the inner heel, towards the right big toe bone. Straighten the arms forward, but move the arms back into the shoulders. Come back, Ardha Uttanasana, feet together. Once more, left leg up. Right outer hip, lift up. Tailbone in. Reach to the right, left big toe ball, left inner heel. Straighten arms, straighten the legs. Turn the front thigh in from your left leg. And bring the left foot down. Change, right leg up. Turn the right leg, the front thigh in. Keep the left outer hip lifting. Tailbone in. Reach from your right inner heel towards the fingers. And then you come back down. Come to Ardha Uttanasana. Open your feet hips width apart. And then walk towards the chair, towards the wall, and come up to Tadasana. Now we will try Virabhadrasana III without the wall. And we will do two variations. First, you stand in Tadasana, I just will show. You come to Urdhva Hastasana. And then you want to keep the weight on your right leg. You lift your left leg. At the same time, you bring your upper body forward. And then you come to Virabhadrasana III, and the same way you go back. And then the other side. So you lift your right leg, shift the weight forward, straighten from your left leg towards the fingertips. And you go back. Okay, we try together. Feet together, stand in Tadasana. Inhale, bring your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. And then you stay on your right leg, shift the weight on your right leg. Bring the left leg up, at the same time shift the weight forward, move the upper body forward. Bring your upper body parallel towards the floor, your left leg parallel towards the floor. Look forward. Straighten from your left inner heel, turn the left leg in towards the fingertips. Balance on your right leg. And then you go back up. Urdhva Hastasana. Bring the weight onto the left leg. Bring the right leg up. At the same time, move the upper body forward. Lean forward. Straighten the arms. Turn the right leg in. Straighten from your right inner heel towards the fingertips. And then come back. Urdhva Hastasana. Bring the arms down. Tadasana. Once more. Urdhva Hastasana. Weight on the right leg. Bring the left leg up, left heel up. Reach forward. Keep the hips parallel towards the floor. Right outer hip lifting up. Left thigh turn in. Tailbone in. Come back. Urdhva Hastasana. Shift the weight to the left leg. Bring the right leg up. Shift the weight forward. Keep the left thigh turning in. Reach the arms forward. Tailbone in. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. And come back. Urdhva Hastasana and Tadasana. Now you open your feet, hips width apart or even wider. Bring your arms up. Hold your elbows and release down for Baddha Uttanasana. Keep the legs firm, shift the weight away from the heels towards the toes. Release with every exhalation, the upper body, the head. Release down. Hold the elbows the opposite way. Release the arms, release the head. Bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, come up. Now come to tabletop and to Adho Mukha Svanasana, hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press the hands, press the palms of the hands. Spread the toes, open the feet, the soles of the feet. Release the head. And again here, as we did lots of times, turn the upper arms from inside out. Feel the spreading of your shoulder blades. Move the shoulder blades in and open the chest. From here, come down on your knees. Come to Adho Mukha Virasana, back of your feet down. Shift, bring the buttocks onto the heels. Straighten the arms forward, look forward. Press the hands, move the hips back. Sitting bones back, inner groins back, sternum forward. Bring the forehead down. Feel the weight on your feet, shin bones, knees equally. Feel the length when you move as if there is a belt, the top of your thighs, inner groins move back, hips move back. At the same time, sacrum forward. Feel the length in the sides of your body. And then look up, walk your hands back. And for the shoulder bridge, Chatushpadasana, you can now also have a brick next to you. For Setubandha, we'll have a brick. So go closer to the wall, I will show you first. So first you do the shoulder bridge, walk your feet close to your outer hips, hold the mat or hold your ankles, and then you come up to this shoulder bridge, Chatushpadasana. You can interlock the fingers, press the feet down, open the chest. So you will do this, and then later you will have a brick underneath the sacrum, and you can keep the legs bent like this, interlock the fingers and stay here, or you can straighten the legs. And now you can also use the wall and bring the feet against the wall for Setubandha. So this is the other variation. So you decide. First we do it without the brick. Hold your mat, hold the edges outer, hold your ankles, press the feet down, move the tailbone in, pubic bone towards the navel, and come up. Lift up. Press the inner heels, press the big toe balls. Keep the tailbone moving in. Open the chest, the sternum towards the chin. And then you go down. Second time you have the brick next to you, so you don't have to turn your head. Tailbone in, pubic bone towards navel, come up onto the top of the shoulders. Take the brick underneath the buttocks, not in your lumbar, and the sacrum. And then interlock the fingers behind the brick, straighten the arms, and you can stay with the feet underneath your knees, or you straighten the legs and bring the soles of the feet against the wall. Press the inner heels, the big toes, into the wall. Turn the front thighs in. Feel the openness of your chest, in your chest. You can close your eyes for a moment. Move the tailbone in, away from the brick. Release the abdomen. Breathe, or stay for some breath more in your variation. You can change the interlock of the fingers. And then if you wish to, you always can stay longer. Otherwise, you release the hands. You bend your legs. If you have straightened your legs, lift the buttocks up. Remove the brick. Roll to your side. And then you can prepare yourself for Shavasana. Take a blanket, whatever you need. So here outside is a little bit cold now. And then you lay back, bend your legs. When you go down, move the buttocks away from the lower spine, from the lower back. Lengthening the sides of your neck, and then straighten one leg after the other. Roll your arms from inside out. Slowly close your eyes. And then you release your legs, your arms, your shoulders. And stay in your Shavasana by yourself for 5 to 10 minutes more. Thank you for joining. Namaste.